Welcome to the push tutorial. People who know me, they know push-ups are one of my favorite moves. They are simple, but there is something to them to make them right. So in this tutorial, I show you how to do the push-ups correctly, how to execute them correctly, and I'm gonna take you through all the push-up variations I'm using in my workouts. All right, so let's get started with the simple push-up. Standard push-up, so you are setting up in a high plank, yeah? What's important is that your bum does not stick out. So I'm bringing my bum down, I'm extending my spine and I'm leaning into the high plank. I'm not looking into the ground, I'm looking slightly ahead. I'm pulling in my tummy, I'm pushing back my heels, and when I push back my heels, I'm extra contracting my tummy. And when I go down, I push my hands together. There's this movement. If you look at my elbows, you see that movement? So you want to bring your elbows in, and at the same time, you pull in your tummy. What do I mean by pushing the hands together? Your hands are set up this way, yeah? What I mean by pushing them together is you imagine when you go down that you push the hands together this way. How does that look like from the front? I lean forward into the plank. I'm not looking into the ground, I'm looking ahead. I'm bringing my bum down, I'm pulling in my tummy, I'm extending my legs. Now you see this movement with my elbows. I'm bringing my elbows in and I'm pushing my hands together. 1 and 2. That's the other thing. How do I count my push-ups? You can count your push-ups as 1, 2, and 3, or you get, in my opinion, a better rhythm if you count them as 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. By the time we've done 6 push-ups like that, we've basically done 12. So if you set yourself the goal in doing 10 push-ups like that, you're always doing 20. That was basically the exercise I showed you, was the standard push-up. Another variation of that is the wide push-up. The wide push-up basically works on the outside of your chest muscles, and so you set up slightly wider, like that. You do the same thing. You pivot into the plank, you bring your bum down, you push back your legs, you contract your tummy. You don't look in the ground, you look ahead. You bring your elbows in and you push your arms together. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's the wide push-up. The next one is the explosive push-up. Yeah? How does an explosive push-up look like? I set it up as a standard push-up. When I go down and I come up, I contract my core even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The trick is that I'm contracting my lower abs when I push up. And you can start going little, like in small hops, like one. But I find that personally harder than going all the way up and clapping the hand. That gives you more momentum. Yeah? The next one, the typewriter push-up. With the typewriter push-up, you set up extra wide. I show you how the typewriter push-up looks like first, and then I talk you through the ins and outs of that move. All right. So you can see I'm straightening one arm, and the other arm I'm dipping down. The trick is that you really want to push away on that arm which you are straightening, yeah? And you pull in your tummy. So setting it up, and I push away, and I push away, and pushing away, and most of my load is here on the inside of my hand palms, yeah? And it will take some practice, and in the beginning you might go through 8 reps or 12 reps till you can incrementally add more reps to that exercise. It's a really nice one, and you develop strength quite quickly. The diamond push-up. Why is it called diamond push-up? Because I take my index finger and my thumb on both hands, and if I bring it together, it forms a diamond, yeah? And that's the setup I want to put on the ground, that diamond setup. Boom, it's there. I'm getting into the push-up position. I'm leaning into it, and I'm going down and up. And I'm pushing all my energy out of this diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4. And don't compromise the diamond, yeah? Pull in your tummy and maintain a straight back. I've taken you to a different spot for the incline and the decline push-up. The incline push-up is an easier version of the push-up, and it focuses on the upper part of your chest. The way it works, you grab a bench or you go into an elevated position. What's important again is that you pull in your tummy and you pivot into the plank. When you go down, you see what my elbows are doing? They are going to the inside. And I'm going down and I'm looking slightly ahead. 1, 2, and 3. And you can stay in that lower position for 2 seconds and come up again. Again, it is important that you're pushing your hands together. And you're pulling your tummy in at all times. And you don't want to drop your hip like that. Your hip stays stable and is stabilized by your lower ab. That's the incline push-up. The decline push-up, for the decline push-up, we are putting our feet into the elevated position. It's a harder way to do the push-up, but the same principles apply as for the normal push-up. Again, I pivot, so this would be my bum sticks out. I pivot into the position, I lift up my head and I look ahead. I'm bringing my elbows inside and I go down and I pull in my tummy. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. That was the incline push-up. So what are the main points for the push-up? First of all, you don't look into the ground. Second, straighten your spine. Pull in your tummy. Straighten your legs by pushing back the heels. As soon as you push back the heels, you're giving your tummy an extra pull in. And don't forget throughout the push-up to maintain looking ahead of you. Never look into the ground. Other important thing is pushing the hands together while you're doing the push-up and bringing your elbows in. And then you can play with the position where you are setting up your push-up, where you're setting up your hands. If you're setting them up more behind your shoulders or more forward. Try it out and feel the difference. This way or that way. The more you set it up forward towards your shoulders, the more work your shoulders. The more you move your hands and arms back and bring your elbows in, the more you engage your chest muscles. Yeah? And the different variations of push-ups, they engage different sections in your chest. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you at the workout. Boom!